Hello. I have missed you guys so much. You have no idea how much I've missed you guys. Oh, I have not been on here, and I'm so sorry for that. Life has just been up and down, so grab yourself a drink. I got mine. I'm trying the Starburst Cherry today. I've tried the strawberry, the strawberry, orange, and now the cherry. The strawberry I loved, the orange I loved, and I'm sure I'll love the cherry. And so grab yourself a drink and let's have a chitty chat, okay? So where do we begin? So first off, weigh in, I am up 4 pounds. It's like 3.8, so we'll just say 4 pounds. So I'm up 4 pounds. It's not crazy. I am fine with it. It will be down. It was just because of a lot of salty foods. And so no Post-its are coming down this week, but that's okay. Hopefully they'll be back to normal next week. So I'm not really worried about that at all. Weigh-in was fine. You have those ups and downs. I've had losses. So I know that I'm going to have a week that's up because I wasn't doing all of the good things, right? I wasn't feeding my body the healthy foods that I know it deserves and needs and wants. So that is that part of it. So nothing really too crazy with the weigh-in. Like I wasn't up like 100 pounds or anything like that. So the weigh-in is okay. So first off, weigh-in, I am up 4 pounds. It's like 3.8, so we'll just say 4 pounds. So I'm up 4 pounds. It's not crazy. I am fine with it. It will be down. It was just because of a lot of salty foods. And so no Post-its are coming down this week, but that's okay. Hopefully they'll be back to normal next week. So I'm not really worried about that at all. Weigh-in was fine. You have those ups and downs. I've had losses. So I know that I'm going to have a week that's up because I wasn't doing all of the good things, right? I wasn't feeding my body the healthy foods that I know it deserves and needs and wants. So that is that part of it. So nothing really too crazy with the weigh-in. Like I wasn't up like 100 pounds or anything like that. So the weigh-in is okay. So as you all know, or any of the new people here, because I have a lot of new followers because of WW for like G for Life, she shared Weight Watchers accounts that people had recommended. So whoever said my name, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And yeah, welcome to my new followers. This is a page I will share an introduction of myself. I'm 44. My name is Alicia. I'm from Prince Edward Island. It's the east coast of Canada, and it's a very smaller island, very small, but we're surrounded by beautiful beaches, and it's just beautiful here. If you know of Anna Green Gables, if you've ever heard of Anna Green Gables, she's from PEI, like the Lucy Maud, the one that wrote the book. She grew up on PEI, and that's where Anna Green Gables is based out of, PEI. So if you're wondering anything of that stuff, that's what that is, and that's for who I am. So yeah, I'm 44. I am married to an amazing man. You will not see him very much on here. He is very, very shy. I do not have any children because of my weight. I was told that I could never have children, so that was never in the cards for us. I'm currently not working. I'm looking for a job. I had lost my father in October, and I lost my mom 11 years ago, and I have just been in a lot of mental health things going on. I'm starting grief counseling, hopefully soon. So lots of stuff going on, but I am trying to take care of my health. I'm a type 2 diabetic on insulin, and we're getting our health back in order. We are down 56 pounds, and with Weight Watchers and calorie counting, but mostly Weight Watchers. I just started calorie counting and following Weight Watchers, like I'm doing them both. So tune in for some fun. But back to the update. I just wanted to give a little introduction for anyone that was new here. And I love sharing recipes, so go check out my page. Tons and tons of good Weight Watchers recipes and lots of substitutions, things like that. So, Friday, maybe Friday, Saturday, I saw some pictures of like just family pictures and things like that of people, and I kind of started to spiral a little bit in my head. So you guys know I've been dealing with like mom and dad, and like I think doing the flowers and going to their grave every single day to water the flowers, I have been like really in my head a lot. And I saw these pictures and I was like, I don't have a family. And it was just kind of like, oh, like, so I'll also preface this with saying my doctor increased some of my pills, but I'm also going off of one of my pills. So I'm a little like, probably a little more, things more like emotional, right? Like things are going to upset me a little more. So I had seen these pictures and I was thinking like, I don't have a family. I'm never going to have these family pictures. Like, I'm not going to do all these family events. We're not going to cry today. I'm not going to do all these family events. I'm not going to have like all these family pictures because it's just me and my husband, right? And like we don't have kids, so we're not going to like go camping and do family things, and we're not going to do we're not going to go to all these restaurants together, and we're not going to go to like just go to the beach, or we're not going to go, and I don't know, just a bunch of family stuff, right? Like family events, family gatherings, like Father's Day we did nothing, Mother's Day we do nothing, and we used to always have big things. So it was just kind of really bothering me because I just kept thinking like, I'm never going to have this again. I'm never going to have these like special occasions and holidays. Like I said, we didn't celebrate Mother's Day. We didn't celebrate Father's Day. July 1st, I went every single year with my dad for the last like 11 years since my mom's been gone. I have spent every July 1st with my dad and my aunts and stuff and my cousins at their camper, the campground. You guys would know if you followed me for a while. And we watch the fireworks together. And this is the first year that Dad's not going to be there for that. So I was like, oh my God, what are we going to do for July 1st? Like, it was just like a whirlwind. Like, what are we going to do? Like, I don't have any plans. Dad's not here. Like, where am I going to go? What are we going to do for July 1st? Like, and I know that this sounds silly. So here I am spiraling about July 1st, something that's not even here yet. And I was just like panicking. Like, what are we going to do? We're not going to have anything. Don't mind that. That's tears. I was wiping my face. And I was just like, what are we going to do? And like, I have an amazing support system. Like, I do. But if you've ever dealt with grief, it doesn't matter sometimes, like your support system. Sometimes you just need to like let it happen. You just need to experience the tears, experience the craziness, right? Like, you need to like just experience it. And so I was like, sorry, I'm going out after, so I'm like, that's why I'm like trying to not like cry a bunch. So anyway, so I was like, I let that really get to me. And it hasn't gotten to me in a little bit. Like, I was actually okay on Father's Day. And, but I let this get to me about this whole like July 1st thing. So I just let it spiral me. And I ended up going out with friends. And I just ate. And I didn't drink all my water. And I didn't do my 20 minutes on the bike. So 75 my way is restarting today, guys. I didn't do it. And that was my stipulation. So I'm holding myself accountable, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I did not do it. It's just like I said with the 75 hard when I did that. You know, if I failed it, like, I have to restart. So today is day 1 of that. So we're doing good so far, okay? And obviously, like, I'm up the last 2 days. I just kind of spiraled, and I just like, and it wasn't even like I did that bad. Like, I'm like not only up 4 pounds, but I had like high salt foods, right? So I could have been up a lot more than that. So I didn't go crazy, and it wasn't like I ate for comfort. That's the thing. I didn't even eat for comfort. It was more like, I don't care, right? Like, I was just like, my dad's not here. I don't care. Like, I'm dealing with stuff, and yeah, whatever. Because I didn't even eat that bad. Like, I had garlic fingers and a panzerotti. like a calzone. So it wasn't like I went all crazy, had like dessert, appetizer, meal, went and got ice cream afterwards. Like I didn't do any of that stuff. So it wasn't like I was really emotional eating. It was like I got to the point that I just didn't care. I didn't care at that moment about myself. I didn't care about the challenge. I just didn't care, right? So I know you've been there. I'm sure you've been there before with things like that. You're just like, you know what? I don't care right now. And so I wasn't like, so I didn't eat for emotional support. It was just more I ate because I went out with friends and I just was like, meh, whatever, right? So that lasted for a couple days over the weekend, and that's why I was not on. I was embarrassed because I had I made the challenge and I didn't do my things. I didn't do them, and then I didn't do it the next day either. I didn't do it all because I was like, well, I'm just going to restart it. And then so today we're restarting. We were going to restart yesterday, but then I went to my doctor. So there's so much to talk about. I'm sorry. So I went to, so I remember I went to my doctor. So if you're new here, my A1C, so your glucose, like your sugars, right? Your sugars over a 3-month time period, okay? That's your A1C. So my A1C in, when I saw her in March was 10, okay? My sugars were crazy bad, in January. So, my A1C in January was insane, like crazy. It was bad. My sugars were bad. I was drinking like over a gallon of water a day just to try to, because my sugars were so high and I didn't even realize, what was happening. So I had went to the diabetic nurse and in March and my A1C was 10. She wants it at 7. Okay. So a few weeks ago, about a month ago, my doctor did blood work. And my A1C came back as 8.1, so, which is huge, okay? But again, I see it as 8.1, not 7, right? She wants it between 7 and 8, but she wants it around 7, closer to 7, right? That's what we're trying to get to. But I wanted it to be, like, I thought it should be, because I had been doing so good, I thought it should be there, like, right away, right? Like, I'm thinking 8.1, no. So I went to see my doctor and he told me my A1C was 8.1. So I was like, okay, I'm going in June 23rd, so yesterday. So I was like, okay, that gives me almost a month. It's going to be under 8. It's going to be 7 point something. I wear a sensor. You can see that. I wear a diabetic sensor. So it checks my sugars all the time. That's coming up estimating my A1C as 7.3. Okay. So I was so excited to go to the doctor's yesterday. I was so excited to go to my diabetic nurse. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get my blood work results and my urine test results. And I'm so excited. Like, she's going to tell me that I'm doing so good. And I get in there. So I'm like, la, la, la. And I go in and I have been on my little like bingey weekend. And so I'm not like, so I'm just in a very like depressed mood, right? But I'm still like, okay, we're going to get good numbers today. So I was kind of like a little depressed and stuff. And I went there. I was very quiet. I slept in. I've not been sleeping. I'm up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just on my phone, doing nothing productive, playing solitaire games and stupid stuff. And then I sleep till like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and I don't eat. So then I eat like bad food. So it was just, my body is just not in the right place where it should be, right? Like the last couple days. So I go and she takes me in and she's talking to me and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, so what's my A1C? And she goes, 8.5. And I literally, like, tears came. Because again, remember, I'm emotional because we're switching pills and all that stuff. And I start to cry and she's like, what? And she's like, that's so good, Alicia. You were 10. And I was like, no. But I was 8.1 less than a month ago. So I said, but it was 8.1 less than a month ago. Why is it up? And she has no clue why. She looked at my thing, like she's showing that my estimated, on her thing, my estimated A1C should be 7.1. It says on mine 7.3. So hers even says better. and I went up 0.4. Like, so I was so upset. My heart like literally broke, because if you've been around, you know I have been busting my my butt. Like, I have been busting it to do these sugars. Like, I am testing them. I'm taking insulin. I'm like, my sugars have never been better in my entire life. My sugars have not been as good as they are now. So why would it go up? So I am like sitting there, like tears in my eyes, and she's like, no, Alicia, you're doing so good. And I'm like, but why did it go up? So she has no clue. She said it could be stress, it could be sleep. But I was like, over like 3 months, like it's just, it doesn't make sense. And she even says it herself, it doesn't really make sense. But I don't go to get blood work done for another 3 months again. So I go in 3 months to get blood work again. So we're gonna work our butts off to get it under 8, okay? But she worked out all my insulin, so I was just willy-nilly taking insulin. Like, she never really, like, it's a whole learning curve. If you're diabetic, like, this is why diabetes is so hard on mental health, because it is a game. Like, it is a game that's, like, not fun. You have to figure out everything that you're eating is, like, every carb that you're eating has, like, you have to figure out, like, your carbs. Then you have to figure out your insulin. Like, it's total math. It's total, like a brain mess. So, like, yeah, it's, like, really, really bad on mental health. Like, it is hard to do. Like I said, every meal, like, you have to figure out how much insulin you're supposed to have. I have to learn how to carb count. She's going to teach me how to carb count. And this is, like, and I don't even get to see the dietitian. There's no dietitian. Like, the diabetic dietitian is not until November 4th is my next appointment. So I went to little ChatGPT and I asked him how to carb count. So he's teaching me how to carb count. Okay, so we're going to try to figure it out. So anyways, she changed all of my insulin, not the actual insulin, but the amounts. So I have a certain amount for breakfast, certain amount for lunch, certain amount for supper, and then a certain amount at nighttime. And I'm going to do that for the next 10 days, and I have to track all my carbs of how much carbs I'm eating at each meal. And then she's going to call me July 3rd and let me know what to switch, because she can see it all on my from the app on my phone that I put everything in, the carbs and stuff. She can see all that. So we have, like, a really good plan. But good news, even though at that moment I could not think of the good news, all I could think about, sorry, 1 second here, this weird thing I have on the clock. Good news, so my cholesterol is 1.2. It's perfect. She said it is, anything under 2 is perfect, and I'm 1.2. So I was so happy. So my cholesterol is spot on. Great. My blood pressure was 124/68. Perfect. And if you know me, in January, I was laying in a hospital bed, bawling my eyes out and looking at my friend and said, this is why we need to lose weight, because I am laying in a hospital bed. I had just gotten out of the ICU, and I'm laying in a hospital bed with a blood pressure monitor on, watching me because my blood pressure was so high. So my blood pressure is perfect, and my cholesterol is perfect, and my kidney functions are great. All of that stuff. She said there was a little protein in my urine, but that's okay. She said not enough to even be concerned about. Yeah. So all of my blood work is perfect. We're just still working on my A1C. So it was so insane that all of that is perfect, and all I can focus on is that my A1C is 8.45. And I'm just sitting there like, it's all I can think about. And she's telling me all of this good things. And like I said, like, my blood pressure, guys, like, I was laying in a hospital bed out of the ICU crying because I had a blood pressure monitor on, and they were coming in and checking it every couple hours, and I had to just lay there and try to remain calm so they could check it out. So that is how far I've come. I promise I'm almost done. So then she says, when you came here in March, I never got to check your feet. So diabetics can get numbness in their feet, okay? So they get you get no feeling in your feet and stuff like that. And I was like, I know that I have a little bit of numbness. Sorry, I'm talking too much. This is really good, by the way, but the strawberries and orange are better. So I said, I know I have a little bit of numbness in my feet, but I don't know how bad they are. So she does a test. So she put my feet up on a chair, and I have to close my eyes, and she pokes it with like, it almost looks like a needle, but it's just a plastic thing, and she pokes 10 areas on each foot, okay? So she pokes the top of your foot, each toe, and then certain areas in the bottom of your foot, okay? So there's 10 spots. And if you're wondering for the technical name, it's called neuropathy, okay, in your feet. So she did that test. I closed my eyes, and I only felt 1 out of 20. So that was bad news too. So I have no feeling in my feet. A lot of times, I will share this, a lot of times, I never really shared this before, a lot of times I will put my sandal on, like my flip-flop, and I'll put it between the wrong toes because I don't even realize that I'm putting it in the wrong toe because I don't feel it. I have no feeling there. If I have like I could walk on a nail and I wouldn't know that I walked on a nail. Like, that's scary. So I have to be very, very careful of my feet. I have to check my feet every single day. But now this is part of the package. I was joking. I was like, oh, so do I get the diabetic all-inclusive package? So I said, and she said, so this is what I do. Now I'm sending you a referral for foot care. So when you're diabetic, it can be really dangerous. You're not really supposed to like cut your own toenails. You have to keep the calluses off your feet because you can get diabetic ulcers. Again, this is why it's so hard on your mental health, guys. If you have diabetes, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you just don't know, right? Like, you just think like you hit your toe, you would be like, ow. Me, I would hit it and I'd be like, I didn't even know I hit it. Right? Like, it's very, very scary. Like, when I go in the ocean, I have to be careful because I could cut my foot on a rock, a shell. I would have no clue, right? So things like that have to be very, very cautious of them. So she sent a referral through. So now I'm going to get a call eventually from a foot care place. And every 6 to 8 weeks, I will go to them, which this is actually really nice. I was kind of like, oh, fancy. Every 6 to 8 weeks, I go and basically get a pedicure from them for free, just no polish. So they will file my feet, get rid of all the calluses, they lotion them up. They'll lotion them up, they'll get rid of all the calluses, they'll cut my toenails, like they'll do them all nice. They just don't paint your toenails, okay? So I get a free pedicure for every 6 to 8 weeks. So I said, well, I guess that's nice. Like, I'll always have very good feet. Like, and it is very nice that they do that. And I get this all included. It's free. I was teasing her. I was like, oh, I get the all-inclusive package because my feet are bad. Oh, great. So she was kind of laughing and stuff like that. I was just trying to joke around with it because you know what? There's one thing. If you can't laugh about it, you'll cry. So I always try to look at the bright side of things and the positives, right? So I may not have feeling in my feet and I have to be very, very careful, but at least I have, this is free for me, right? This is free. They're going to pay for this and they're going to help me make sure that my feet are healthy and that all of this stuff is working well, right? Like, this is all included for me. This is so this is great. This is awesome. I'm so happy about it, that I have this, because a lot of people don't, right? A lot of people don't get this. So I am very blessed that I have this. So believe me, I appreciate all of that. So I'm going to get that done. So whenever they call me for that, I will go to do that. What else is there that I was going to say? So after all of that, I left and she gave me my appointment, like another blood work requisition for 3 months. And I have the diabetic appointment in November. And then now July 3rd, she's going to call me and she's going to look at all my meals, my carbs and my sugars and insulin intake, all that stuff. She's going to look at all that and then she's going to come up with a new plan. She just has to have some data before she can come up with an actual plan. So that'll be July 3rd. So Anyway, so I left there and I was all upset, and I'm a lot better today. I was so upset, guys. I left there crying. I couldn't even talk to my husband. I said it's 8.5. Like, I'm not doing the work. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, everything is wrong, blah, blah, blah. Everything is this, everything's that. Like, he was just like, Alicia, you're doing so good. Like, honey, you're doing so good. And I'm just like, not good enough. So it's just sad, too, to think that, like, all of the good things, all the good information she gave me, and also, tip, if you're diabetic and you put cream on your feet, like you file them and you put cream on your feet, you're not supposed to put the cream between your toes. I did not know that. Because in between your toes, like your toes can be, like, go together. So you put cream in them and then your toes together, you put socks on, shoes, and then bacteria can grow in that area. Okay? So don't put it between your toes. Unless they're super dry, put a little bit, but don't put socks and shoes on right away. So there's your tip. There's your diabetic tip for the day. So anyways, this weekend too, I got a grocery order. I got like tons of lettuce, cucumbers, vegetables. We talked about eating, all of this stuff. I have so much stuff. I'm getting up every morning now, starting tomorrow with a smoothie, and we're going to be having smoothies for breakfast. I got good recipes for chia seed, things. So we're going to be like killing it, guys, killing it, right? Like the 75 my way, we might be restarting because of 2 days, but we're doing it. And yeah, so, today is day 1 of 75 my way again. I restarted, but that's okay. And I actually feel really good about it. So I'm going in with a fresh mindset of it. And, the pills that I was being weaned off of, we're just switching them around a little bit. So we're going to be back to regular, scheduled broadcasting today. We're back to normal. And, like I said, I feel much better about it today. Sometimes you just need that. Like yesterday I wanted to come on and I was like, oh, I'm going to come on and update you guys because I thought I was going to have these good numbers. And all I could think about, guys, was that 8.5. And it just sucks because I just threw the day away. But yeah, I'm like really proud of myself because I've been doing so good with 75 my way. Like I'm pretty much back down except for the 4 pounds that I gained. But you know, that's like salts and stuff like that and water and all that stuff. So I'm not worried about that. That'll be gone by next week. That'll be gone with like hopefully a little bit more. So yeah, so we have all of the good plans. We're doing the meal planning. We're doing all of the good things. It's not that I like went off the rails or anything like that. Like I said, I just had a couple days that I ate foods that weren't nutritious for my body because I was spiraling and crazy for a little bit. But it was okay. We're fine. I'm always here, guys. I know I started to get some messages asking if I was okay. And I'm okay. I just needed a little break for a couple of days because I just... just one sec. I'm going to tell you. If you've ever dealt with grief, I see you and I feel you. My heart goes out to you because grief... When my mom died 11 years ago, in April, it was 11 years, and she was 57, 58. Oh my gosh. Anyways, she, when she passed, we had my dad. So it was just me and my brother, and we had my dad. And it was like, Dad took care of everything, and me and my dad became like this, okay? Me and my dad got super, super close because I was like his person there. I kind of like started to hang out with him all the time. I did stuff with him all the time. We spent like tons of time together. Like we were best friends, like best friends. And when he passed away in October, it was like my whole world came crashing down. My entire world came crashing down. My dad lived across the street from my husband and I. He came over to watch movies. We went over there all the time. Like my dad was like a second dad to my husband because my husband had lost his dad in 2016. So my dad was like my husband's dad too. Like we were just really close. We did lots of stuff for him. Like we were always there. Like I literally spent so much time with my dad. Like me and my dad traveled, like, and my friend would come and travel with us. Like we would all travel together. We went to Florida. Like, we went to Florida a couple times. Like, so we, like, so close. And my whole world came crashing down. And I miss him so much. And no one can replace that. And unless you've experienced it, and like, even losing one parent, it's so different to lose two. Both of them, you just feel like you're lost. You don't have a family anymore. You don't have parents. And it's so weird to even think about it. And you get jealous of people that have parents, which is like so beyond weird. Like, and you're not like mad at them, but you're like, why do you have your parents and I can't even have one? Right? Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just telling you what, like, feelings you get, right? Like, why do you get to have your parents and I don't get to have my parents? And I'm a good person. Why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to my dad? My dad, like, was such a good person. Like, why did he have to pass away? Like, it's so strange of the things you think about. And again, everybody is different. I have tears hanging off my face. Everybody's different. Like, I don't have children, right? So it's just me and my husband. So it probably affects me a little bit more because I don't have that, like, whole family aspect. I don't have that distraction of having kids running around and, like, doing things like that. Like, I don't have that. And, like, my dad was my best friend, so... And I know I'm saying things that are probably, like, people are like, what? You're jealous of people that have parents? Like, that's weird. But you just don't know until you experience it. And it's something that I deal with every single day. Like, every day. Not the jealousy, but I mean the loss, the grief. It's really, really hard. And I'm proud of myself that I don't turn to food for it. Because, like, I haven't been turning to food for that grief at all. I did, when he first passed, I did, 100%. But it was almost just because I was eating out food because there was nothing else to do. So, yeah, so if you're dealing with grief, any kind of grief, it does not have to be both parents. It could be a grandparent. It could be a friend, cousin, anything. I see you. I feel you. I am here for you. My heart goes out to you. I love you. And you're just an amazing human being. And this is part of life. It's the part of life that really sucks, is getting old. This getting old and experiencing all of the loss. And especially because, like, you just don't have anybody anymore. I just don't have any family. Like, but I do have amazing friends, an amazing brother, and an amazing niece and nephew, and an amazing, amazing husband. So I am blessed beyond words. I cannot even imagine. So because now we're all done of all of that, guess what we're going to do today? Yay! We are going to get our sleep apnea machine. Woohoo! I have never, ever, 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 ever slept with a sleep apnea machine. I had the trial done like February, maybe? So I had the trial done in February, like the one night, the test, you put the little machine on. It's not even like you just have a little like tube that goes like up your nose, like just a little like oxygen thing. And they said that I have sleep apnea. So now I'm going today to an appointment at 1:00. So in about 40 minutes, I'm going to an appointment, and they're going to give me a machine for 30 days for me to try it out to see how I like it. I get a mask, all that stuff. So now, me and my husband. So now my husband and I will both have a sleep apnea machine. I was like, oh, when we kiss goodnight, we'll clink our masks together. But yeah, so I'm going to get my sleep apnea mask. And then I'm running to Walmart to get a couple little things. I'm going to, I might make up some chia seed pudding. I might make up one to see if I like it. We'll see. I already have chia seeds. I pretty much have everything I need. So I'm just going to go look around Walmart. My friend is taking me. My husband's working today. So my friend is taking me to my appointment, and then we're going to Walmart. She has to do a couple things there. And we're going to get that. I'm going to go get a prescription. I'm going to go to the graveyard because I got some really, really cool, fun stuff from my parents' grave. So I will show you. I also got some little Canada Day, like little windmill things, those little things that blow. And they're for Canada Day. So yeah, I'm going to go get all that stuff. So the graveyard, yeah. So I have to go water the flowers. And I have these cute little things I'm going to put in. I'll show you guys them. And yeah, I got like little Canada Day flag things. And I was like, I don't know if my dad would decorate my mom's grave every like season, holiday, everything, right? He decorated her grave like he was the best little husband ever. Like he was so good. And so anyways, I was like, I wonder if he put Canada Day flags on her grave, because I'm putting Canada Day stuff on their grave. And my dad would be so freaking proud and excited right now. So I'm so excited to put that on his grave for him, because I know he's like, oh my gosh, look at her. I trained her well. She's doing good by putting these up. So I'm going to do that, and I will definitely take a picture of the Canada Day stuff on it. And then tonight for supper, we're having my favorite supper because I feel like chicken tonight. I like chicken tonight. No. Okay. So I'm actually going to either make orange chicken. It's going to be based on the time frame. We're either going to have orange chicken, or we're going to have homemade chicken tenders and salad. So I'm leaning more towards the homemade chicken tenders and salad because they're just easier. And you really go for a salad right now because we want all of the veggies. Okay. So, but yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So I'll show you guys my beautiful sleep apnea machine when we're done. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. If you've been listening to this, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. You're the best. Seriously, I have the best friends on here ever. You guys are all wonderful. You're not just followers, you're my friends, and we become like family. So, welcome to my page if you're new, if you've listened to this. Also, my new step tracker came. But yeah, we're going to set up my sleep apnea machine today. Tonight we're going to cut up some veggies, get some veggie stuff done. We're going to make some protein apple dip. I bought apples the other day. I got whole wheat bread. We're doing all the good things. Not that we ever stopped doing all the good things. We just ate a couple days of not nutritious food. So, and all the calories will be tracked. All the points will be counted. And we'll have a wonderful week. So I'm going to go now because I have to finish getting ready for my appointment. And I will check in with you guys later. I'll take you guys with me to Walmart. I'm sure we'll be strolling the aisles soon. And yeah, I missed you guys. I will not be gone like this again. I promise, okay? So talk to you soon. I am going to get my skincare thing up as well. So thank you. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Sleep apnea machine has been acquired, and we are now entering Walmart. This is a robot. It's doing it itself. Look. How freaking cool is that? He works harder than me. I just got home and I got this air chilled extra lean ground chicken, $3.99 a pound. Save $3.99. So I got 3 of them. So awesome deal. Hello, I'm back. Outfit change and everything. No filter now. It is freaking hot. Like, so hot. So I left here and I talked to you guys for like ever. And then I went to get my sleep apnea machine. So there's normal, mild, moderate, severe. I'm moderate. So she wants to get me to normal. And so I have the machine. It's like a brand new machine. They give it to you for 30 days. You have to like sign a contract that you'll return it as is and all that stuff. So I got the distilled water. It took about 45 minutes. She went over everything, tested the mask on me. I did get the full face mask. I'll take a picture tonight. Like, I'll show you guys me with it on, because I know you really want to see that. I'll show you guys that, and I'll go and I'm going to set it up. I have my table because I'm actually in my bed right now, and I have a little like lamp table. Sorry, as I was saying, I have a lamp table next to me. So I'm going to set it up there. So I'm just kind of moving things around to make room for it. But yeah, so she actually does all of the stuff for insurance and everything. Like, she puts it through for me, the predetermination. They'll send me a letter saying how much they'll cover, blah, 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 all that stuff. So fingers crossed they cover a lot of it. But yeah, and the machine, just so you know, with the machine with the mask, was $2,800. It's close to $3,000 for everything, for the mask and the machine. So I don't know what it's like in the States or like other provinces, or other countries. I don't know how much you pay usually, but that's what it is here right now for the one that she, like, that I'm using. So I don't know if there's like cheaper ones or what, like, not, I know there's cheaper ones online, but, so yeah, so I did that. So she's going to send that all through, and, we'll see. I go see her again next week. So I go see her next, so this Thursday I get my hair done. So tomorrow I have nothing to do. So we're actually going to make tomorrow day 1 of the 75 challenge, because I got up late. I had to go run that stuff. I haven't got my water, and I am not drinking 100 ounces of water before at like 5 o'clock in the evening. I'm not drinking 100 ounces of water. I didn't plan enough for this day. I should have brought the water with me, should have done all that stuff. So I'm going to get up early tomorrow and do the bike and start my water early and have my breakfast, all that stuff. So we're just going to make tomorrow day 1. And not that I haven't even eaten yet today, to be 100% honest. I had a protein bar. So that's all I've eaten. So that's not good. So that is not a good day 1. That's not healthy to not eat your food. So we're going to eat good food. So then I went to, so after the sleep apnea place, I went to Walmart. I got some stuff that I absolutely love. So I got some flavor crystals for my water, and I got some Powerade Zero, so there's no sugar in it, just for the electrolytes. So I got that. They were on for 3 for $5. So it was actually a really good deal, and I got some good flavors. I also got, I love the unsweetened applesauce. So I got the strawberry apple unsweetened applesauce. I really like those. So I got that. And I believe they're 1 point each for me because I'm on the diabetic plan. I believe there's 0 points for everyone else. So it's always a good little snack. I got some berries, all of the good things. We got lots of good things. So I'm going to go through tomorrow. I'm going to get up. I'm going to make a smoothie. I'm going to go through all of my cupboards, my fridge, everything. I'm going to come up with like a whole meal plan for the week. And yeah, it's going to be delicious. So I got some good stuff. I got the ground chicken. That was a crazy good deal. And after Walmart, we ran to the graveyard because I had the chicken. So I needed to get that out of the sun because it is so humid out. It's like insane. So I went to the graveyard and I put in the Canada flag things, the little like windmill. And then I put in the 2 little veggie people things. They're so cute. I'm going to show you guys after I'm done talking. I'm not going to talk very long. I'm going to set up my machine. I'll show you guys it when it's set up. Yeah, so I'll show you guys a picture now of the graveyard, the site. Obviously, I block out the names just for privacy reasons, and the dates and stuff like that. But yeah, you will see my my parents' grave, the flowers and the little veggie people, and I have a little hedgehog. So I'm going to share that now. So I hope you're all having an absolutely wonderful Tuesday. I will check in later. You know, I'll probably be on again. Also, one more thing. I had someone ask me, what is that noise in the background? It's the air conditioner. I'm in the bedroom and it's the air conditioner. We live in an old apartment, guys. It's me and my husband. It's a really big apartment. Like, it's really nice, really big. It's old. It's not like really nice, but it's like nice size. And like, we have a king size bed in our bedroom, and we still have room for a chair in our bedroom, big TV, dresser, all that stuff. Like, it's a huge bedroom. But we have old stuff, so we don't have like a heat pump or anything like that. So we have an air conditioner in our bedroom. So now we live here. So we're going to be in the bedroom a lot. And not in the good way, in the like, we're so hot that we have to hang out in the bedroom because it is too hot in the rest of the house. But yeah, so, that's the noise in the background. It's the air conditioner. cruise ship in. It's Holland American Line. Yeah. Hello, happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are all having a good Wednesday. I had a really nice day. So I sleep apnea machine. So my sleep apnea machine, I put it on at first and I was like, eek, I don't like this. I was getting a lot of pressure right through the bridge of my nose. And I started to get a headache, like all through my forehead and behind my eyes. So like a pressure headache. And now I was laying on my back. I'm a side sleeper. I always sleep on my side. I go back and forth between sides. So what happened is I was doing that for a while. I was trying to sleep on my back because I thought it would be easier sleeping on your back, but I just was not enjoying the mask at all there. Didn't mind the breathing part of it. It was just this part here. And I thought, okay, maybe it's tight. So I loosened it, but then air was escaping. So I did fall asleep for a little tiny bit and then I got up to pee. So when I got up to pee, I took it off and I went to the bathroom. And I was like, oh, I really don't like this. So then I put it back on and I'm like, do you know what? I'm going to try sleeping on my side because maybe that's why I'm not comfortable. So I went onto my side and it was so much better. So I sleep with my hand under my head like this. Like I always sleep with my hand under my head and then the pillow like here. And I can't really do that with the machine. So that kind of sucks a little bit, but as soon as I went onto my side, I noticed a huge difference. This part wasn't hurting as much. I don't know why, but it wasn't. And I ended up falling asleep and I slept uninterrupted for 8 hours and 14 minutes. That's insane. And I don't even remember trying to fall asleep. So that was really good. So when I got up, I got my cheapy Amazon watch. Which is great. It checks my heart rate. It does all this stuff. So it works. And it tracked my sleep. It was what told me that I had slept like that. So what I did was, everything was good. I got up at 8:35 this morning, which is early for me. And, cause usually I'm up till like 4 or 5 a.m. So I've been sleeping my days away. Right. So I got up and I went and I was like, I have to have something for breakfast. So I took my insulin and I had a protein bar. It was just a regular old Built Puff bar, but I had it. It was breakfast and my sugars were perfect. And then I went back into the bedroom and my husband was still sleeping and I climbed into bed and I was like, oh, it's so nice without the mask. So then I climbed back into bed and I just like played on my phone a little bit. I ended up falling back to sleep for like another hour, which I don't know how I did, but so then I got up and I got showered, ready for the day, and my husband and I went out and I went and got, I watered my parents' grave, watered the flowers there. It's still looking good. It's so funny. I'll be like, did somebody take one of their things? Is the wind blowing too much? Is one of these things going to blow away the ornaments? So anyways, I got all of their flowers watered. It was like crazy hot again today. It's been super beautiful out. And then we went and we got my prescriptions. I had 2 prescriptions to pick up. And then we left there and my husband went and he got a chicken wrap for lunch. And then I got a chicken wrap for lunch and I wasn't going to. And then I went with my friend Mary for like an hour and a half maybe. We just went and so then I went out with her for a little bit. We went and saw the cruise ship that was in. So we have a cruise ship port like right down the street from where I live. So we went down there and we saw the cruise ship. We always like to see like which cruise ship it is. This one was Holland America Line or something. So we saw that and then we just went for a little drive and then I came home. And then I went and sat in the air conditioner for a little bit and played on my phone, just played some games, just kind of like had like a total relaxed day. And now we're cooking supper, which it's pretty late tonight. We're really not hungry. So we're just making this little like chicken ham cutlet thing. It's one of those, you've seen them before. It's like a little, almost like it looks like a little calzone, only it's chicken, breaded chicken, and then it has like ham and a little bit of Swiss cheese inside. So I'm just gonna have one of those for supper tonight. I'm not really hungry. So little update. So with the GLP-1, so this was my 3rd week. I took the 0.50. I took it Monday. I just hadn't got to talk to you because I just kind of came back yesterday. So Monday I took the GLP-1. So one thing I am noticing about this is that I'm never hungry. Ever. Like, I don't know what it feels like to be hungry since I've been like upping my dose and stuff, I think. It took a couple weeks, like it was different. But I'm really noticing that I'm not hungry. So I got up at 8:30. I had that protein bar and I just ate it because I'm supposed to eat breakfast because I have to take insulin. So I ate that. I got up and I didn't have lunch until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I would have had no clue that I didn't eat since 8:30 in the morning. No clue. I would have been fine to just keep going and not eating. So I had to like actually make myself eat. And even tonight, I'm making myself eat. So that is a definite bonus. 100% bonus. Like, food noise is non-existent, which is just like blows my mind. Because yeah, like my husband's like, do you want supper? Like, but I have to, like, I'm a diabetic. I have to eat. Like, I know I need to eat, and I don't want to lose weight like that. I don't want to lose weight that I'm like not eating and starving myself. Like, that's not healthy. That's not my wellness journey. This is my page for accountability, health, weight loss, all that stuff. So I am not going to not eat, right? Like, I need food. My body needs food. I just need to like eat nutritiously. So I'm having that for supper. Is it probably what I should be eating? Should I probably have a salad or something? Yes. But right now that's what we're having. Tomorrow's meals are all planned. We're having homemade chicken tenders, but it does just blow my mind, the fact that I'm not hungry and that I could go all night without eating. Like, I have snacked a little bit today though. I did snack some stuff. I haven't really tracked today. I've been tracking a little bit, I tracked my meals, but I haven't tracked my snacks. Like, I had a couple handfuls of popcorn and, I had a granola. No, I didn't have a granola bar today. I had a cheese string. So I didn't track those two things, but I do have to track those. But yeah, so it's just very different. So, and no complaints. Like, it's such a bonus, and I'm very blessed that I have that. And I'm very blessed because I think the Ozempic is really helping my sugars as well. So, it's kind of a blessing that I'm on the Ozempic for my sugars. And the bonus is that, the food noise and things like that, hunger, are gone. So another update. This is a 75 My Way update. So I was talking to, yesterday when I was talking about the challenge and how I was going to restart it. I was talking to a very dear friend of mine on here, and we were discussing things, and she sent me a voice message, and she was just like, Alicia, honestly, you know, you have a lot on your plate right now. You are trying to track all your sugars. You're trying to get that lowered. You're going through grief, you're trying to find a job, you're very, very, very overwhelmed. And she said, like, most of us, when we start challenges and things like that, we find it hard to follow through sometimes, right? Because it's very overwhelming and there's a lot of things that we have to do. And, you know, if you don't do one thing, you can feel like a failure and stuff like that. And she was just like, maybe you should just take a step back. Like, you don't have to do the challenge anymore. You have a lot going on. And if you just want to stop, like, you're allowed to. And I was like, I started this challenge. There's no way I can like stop it. Like, I can't stop doing it. I'm the one that started it. Like, that would just be me failing and being a failure. And she was like, no, like, people will respect the fact that you're listening to yourself. Like, you're listening to your body, you're listening to all the things you have to do. So I am so sorry, but I am, and I hope you're not mad at me. I know you won't be. I know you won't be, but I am stopping. I'm not going to restart the challenge right now. I encourage everyone that is doing the challenge to continue on. You can do it without me. I will be cheering you on the sidelines. So happy and so proud of you, because, oh my gosh, you guys are just like doing so well and you're just doing so good. And I just think right now for me and my mental health and my diabetes and all. So as I was saying, sorry, I am stopping the challenge for myself. I just think it's the best thing for me mentally right now. There's just so much stuff, like this whole carb counting that I'm learning, this whole like trying to make sure my meals are balanced with certain things and tracking my carbs, doing my insulin, making sure everything is like, it is such a burnout. Like, I was talking to another friend and she was saying like diabetic burnout is real. There's so much stuff you have to learn and it's such a learning curve, and your sugars go up when you're stressed. Your sugars go up when you're sick. Your sugars just like fluctuate. Like, so like you literally feel like you look the wrong way and your sugars change. Like, it's so crazy and so stressful. And I don't want to feel that because I didn't drink my water, I'll get all my water in. Like, say I have 100 ounces. Say I only get 80 ounces in. Like, I don't want to feel like a failure because I only got 80 ounces in. So for me right now, but I'm not giving up. We all know that. I am a person that shows up every single freaking day, no matter what. And I will always be here, and I'm not giving up. I will be here until I reach my goal and beyond. So this is not that I'm not going to do all the good things, right? It's just there's going to be no pressure on me to do all of the good things. So I'm going to still track my calories. I'm going to still track my points. I am still going to try to stay in my calorie deficit, my points every day. Okay? That is still something that I am striving for every single day, because I'm still on a weight loss journey. I'm still on a health and wellness journey. I'm just not doing a challenge. You're still going to see my weigh-ins every day. You're still going to see my calories every night. I'm going to start that up again. So you're still going to see my calories every night. You're still going to see my weigh-ins every day. You're still going to see my meals. So you're still going to see all of that stuff, all of the calories and points stuff. You're still going to see all that. You're still going to see all the recipes. You're still going to see all the fun stuff. Nothing's changing. We're just not doing the challenge. So I'm still going to be drinking all the water. I have my big 50 ounces of water going now. And I'm still really proud of all of that stuff. So water's going to be my biggest thing, and my calorie deficit, points deficit, like staying in my points, my calorie deficit. Okay. Those two things are my top things right now. Okay. Those two are important. And my sugars. My sugars, I'm really, really, really focusing on that with my meals and my insulin and all of that good stuff. And the funny thing is, I've already noticed a difference in my sugars since I've been doing what she told me to do. So that's awesome. I'm so happy she talked to me and told me like this new stuff to do, because it's starting to work and it's only been one day. So that's awesome. Biking, my bike and walking and stuff like that are going to be still there. So, the exercise part of it is just not one of my main concerns. So we're going to like try to get the bike in. My goal, so I'm just putting that out there. My goal is 3 to 4 times a week, either my bike or walking. And I think that's a super great goal. I do not have to do it every single day, but I am going to try to do it 3 to 4 times a week. As long as I get 3 in, I'm happy. I will be even happier if I get 4. But 3 to 4 is what we're doing. So and in the summer, I go to the beach a lot. Like, I live on an island and we go and like sit at the beach during the day and stuff like that. So I walk along the beach a lot too. So I'll get a lot of steps like those days, because that's something that I actually enjoy. I don't love going outside my house and like walking down the street. I hate this neighborhood and stuff like that. So I don't enjoy that. It's not something fun for me. But if I go to the beach, I love it. And I know lately I have been on here very emotional and crying more often than I'd like. And I just want, it's like, I just don't want this page to become like a sad page. And just because things in my life sometimes are sad, I don't want it to spill over here. But I appreciate all of your messages. I appreciate all the people that can relate to me. Like, you guys don't understand. A lot of people have said, like, thank you so much for sharing and stuff like that. And you know what? I just share and I'm real on here because I know there's so many people here that feel the same way or are going through the same things. And I just want to share so that people know that they're not alone. Because it was an awful, awful place to feel alone. So you're not alone. I'm here. But yeah, so that is basically it. I am going to start sharing those recipes as well. So you're going to get one tonight. I'm going to be sharing one, and then tomorrow you're going to get another one. So you're going to be getting some good recipes coming soon. And I'm also going to refresh some of my older recipes that we haven't seen in months and years. So we're going to have lots of fun on this page. There's lots of fun things coming up. I have a couple of reviews coming up for things. I am still doing my skincare routine, ladies. I do have, like, believe me, I have all of the stuff here. So we are taping that tomorrow. I'm getting my hair done at 2:45. Then I am going to a family barbecue, which, oh my gosh, I have not had a barbecue in forever, and I'm super excited to have a barbecue something. So I will be doing that tomorrow. I was saving to do that video. I have some stuff to put into it, so we're going to do that video tomorrow. So that will be up this week too. So anyways, I'm just excited to be back again. I hate when I have like little like days that I just kind of miss a few days, but then I miss you guys so much and I always end up coming back. But I'm gonna go now because I have been talking way too much. It's not gonna turn into yesterday. Yesterday, I'm sure you guys were sitting there for like, is this lady ever gonna shut up? And I talked a lot yesterday. But like I said, I hope you guys all are having a wonderful Wednesday. And yeah, thanks for all the messages and the love and the support as always. And yeah, I'm gonna go have supper. It's beeping, you can hear in the background. Supper's done, so I'm gonna go eat that in the air conditioning. And I am probably gonna go to bed soon. Get a nice refreshing sleep, and that's about it. Tomorrow we are going to get my hair done, barbecue. I'll take you guys with me for both, and I'll see you in the morning. So I'll say good night and sweet dreams now, and I'll share some stuff after. But yeah, I'm gonna share that recipe soon. So look for that, and good night. Hello, friends. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all having a fabulous day. I'm having a good day. I went and got my hair done. So no more grays that I did have a little bit. She didn't cut it too short, but it is a little bit shorter. And she did put some curls in it and some more blonde in it. So I really love it, but I really get the same thing every time. So it's really nothing too exciting, but I love it. And it's nice and fresh for the summer. So, but yeah, that was pretty exciting today. So I got up about 2 days ago and my shoulder was hurting. And 4 years ago, I turned 40 in January. Okay. And in that February, I woke up one morning and couldn't move my shoulder, and it was getting worse and worse and worse as the day went on. And I worked cleaning, like I had a very, laborious job. And so I had to go to the doctor. So I ended up having to go to my doctor's. I was off work, and I was off for almost 3 months, and I had to do physio. So that happened. I was joking like, oh, I turned 40 and look what happened, right? So 4 years later, I woke up 2 days ago and my arm was a little sore, my shoulder. And I was like, oh, I hope that's nothing going on, right? And anyways, it wasn't like horrible, but now it was yesterday, it was a little worse, and then now today it's like really, really bad. Like it's all through my shoulder. It's hard. Like I can't even like lift it up. Like I can't do it because it hurts, and you're not supposed to make it hurt. So on my shoulder, and the pain goes down into my elbow and then into my arm, my forearm a bit as well. At night is the worst when you're trying to sleep. I did not have a good sleep last night. So I did get up today at like 6:30 in the morning because my arm was sore. So I got up to go to the bathroom, and I ended up having breakfast. I had an orange and a Built Bar, a Built Puff, and so I ate that. And also, another little diabetic tip that I'll share: if you are having protein and a carb, you should always eat your protein first and then wait 5 to 10 minutes and then eat your carb. And because the protein in that slows down your digestion, the protein and fiber slows down your digestion and decreases the chances that you'll have a sugar spike. So I do have a little printout I'm going to do of that, and I'll share it on my page. But I just thought I would share that as I was talking. So I ate my protein bar, waited like 10 minutes, and then I ate my orange. And the orange was so good. It was delicious. So I had that for breakfast. Then I went back to sleep just because I had not slept good. I was tossing and turning on so I had that, and then I went back to sleep for a little bit, woke up, and I just was in a lot of pain. So my husband, I was trying to remember things that I did at physio, but it was 4 years ago. I don't really remember. Ugh. And so I chat GPT'd all the things that I could do. So there was a couple exercises that it showed me that I remember doing. So that was kind of good that I was like, oh yeah, I remember doing that one. So I'm going to do those tonight. Then what we did was we wrapped like a bag of frozen peas kind of thing around my shoulder. Like I covered my shoulder, then put it on. And I left that on for like 20 minutes. So I did that, and they said cold, not heat yet. Heat comes later. So I don't really know for sure. I'm checking the wait times at Emerge because I'd like to go to emergency, but I'm going to be the lowest one on the spectrum. Even a person with a cold is going to get in, I'm sure, before me. So wait times, that's a plane. Wait times are like 4 or 5 hours right now. So anyone that comes in will be before me. So I'm just kind of playing it by ear, and we're going to just watch and see. I can just throw on clothes and run down. I literally live 2 to 3 minutes from the hospital, so it's not that bad. So also, oh my goodness, sorry. I went and got, so again, remember I was talking about not hungry? So I didn't even eat lunch today. I went and because I was in so much pain, I got up, got showered, went to my hair appointment, and then I went to the barbecue. So we went to the barbecue. I had a chicken burger, I had a hot dog, and I had a piece of ice cream cake. They had ice cream cake there, and I had some pasta salad. It was all delicious. My sister-in-law put it on. It was so nice and so good to see everyone. So we had that for supper. So there was no cooking supper tonight, which was nice. But I had taken chicken out yesterday, and I didn't cook it yesterday or today. So I had to cook it tonight now. But I'll have that tomorrow for lunch. And once things get back to normal, I'll be eating like my 3 meals a day. It was just, I was in pain, and I left and went to the hair appointment. And where I go to get my hair done, it's in her house. So she kind of like doesn't want people to like use her bathroom and stuff like that. So I didn't want to eat anything and have to pee or, whatever. So I just didn't want to do that. So anyways, I'm drinking a lot of water now. I'm drinking quite a bit of water, actually. It's so good. Sometimes you just like crave water. It's so weird, right? And then other times I don't want to have anything to do with water. But not much else going on tonight. It is 7:40. So I'll probably play Fortnite with my husband soon. I also want to tell you something else. Sugars, though, have been on point. Even with the ice cream cake, I'm still doing extremely good. And I shared that recipe for the gochujang chicken, which was very good. I like the orange chicken that I make better, but it was still good. It reminded me almost of like a sesame chicken, if you've ever made that. But we still have those new recipes we're making this week, and I'm excited with that. Also, I got a call today from the foot place, the foot clinic. So remember I said I have no feeling in my feet, I have neuropathy, and they referred me to a foot clinic. So the foot clinic is going to do like every 6 to 8 weeks, like a pedicure, just not the polish. So I got a call today for it, and she said, we have an opening tomorrow. We had a cancellation at 2:30. So I was like, sign me up. So I go tomorrow at 2:30 for my pedicure, but it's really like my foot care. So tomorrow I go and get that done, which will be nice. The only thing I don't know is my nails still have like the gel nail polish on them from when I went to Dominican. So I don't know, like I can't take that off. It's just like shellac or whatever. It's like the gel nail polish. I don't even know how to take that off. So hopefully they take it off or they just cut my toenails and leave the nail polish on. I don't know what they do. Anyway, so I'm getting that done tomorrow. So that'll be nice to get done, get my feet all done for the summer. And I'll just know that like my feet are doing good, which is always a good thing when you're diabetic. So we'll do that tomorrow at 2:30. So that's good. And then, yeah, no real big plans for the weekend. I think we might go to the beach or something like that and just sit out. It has been super hot here and I would love, love, love to go to the beach or a pool or something like that. Would be so nice. So since we don't have a pool, maybe we'll go to the beach. So anyways, I am going to let you go because there's really nothing else to inform you of. But I will be on tomorrow morning. I will be having breakfast. Tomorrow for lunch, I'm having a buffalo chicken bowl because I have my buffalo chicken. I have my chicken cooked, so I'll have a buffalo chicken bowl, which will be perfect and healthy. And then tomorrow for supper, I'm going to do something with a salad. Maybe we'll actually like do like a chicken wrap and a salad. Maybe we'll just have a salad with chicken, like real chicken that I have. But yeah, we'll see. And I'll share my points and my calories tonight. My points are super crazy high because of the ice cream cake. But my calories are not that bad. I think they're 2,100. Something like that. Like I did eat quite a bit. Like I couldn't estimate like what the Greek salad was. So I just put in Greek pasta salad and then like just put like 2 servings because I really don't know. So I wanted to come on and say good night and sweet dreams. Hope you all had a fabulous Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. TGIF. The weekend is here almost. And summer's here. And yeah, so I'll talk to you later. Good night, sweet dreams. Bye, guys. Good morning. Aren't you surprised to see this glowing face at 9 a.m.? I have been up for a little while. We are making a salad. I am going to see my niece and my nephew soon, in like 25 minutes. So I'm going to make my salad for the beach. It's not looking that nice out, but we're going somewhere to sit out. I'm just going to sit out, read a book. We're just going to get some, maybe vitamin D. I don't know, something, some clouds. Who knows, but so I am totally a person that buys bagged salads all the time. Not bagged salads, but bagged lettuce. So it's already like shredded up for me. So this is different for me. I don't usually do this, but you know what I say, a comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. So we're making our own salads today. It can even be applied to that stuff. So you smash it down and you rip out the end. I don't think I smashed it hard enough. I don't know. Yeah, we did it. And you rip out the big old middle piece. Sure. We go with the flow here in Alicia's kitchen. Today we're here for Alicia's little chit chat. Like I said, we're gonna make a salad. So, starting with the chit chat. Sorry, I'll move these over a little bit here while I cut. So yesterday I went for my pedicure. We call it pedicure. So we call it pedicure because we're trying to look at the positives. So even though I have no feeling and neuropathy in my feet, we're looking at it as, look, I get help to take care of my feet. And that is a very good thing, and I am very blessed that I get that, okay? So that is one of the things that we're looking at it as, okay? Then we went, so that's why I joke around and say pedicure, because we're looking at the bright side of things. So I went, and it was at 2:30, and I said to Adam had to go pick up a little grocery order thing he ordered. Chicken breasts are on sale at Walmart, 4 packs for 9 something. Not 4 packs, but four chicken breasts in a pack for 9 something. So, do you have to wash this lettuce? So I said to him, I'm like, I'll probably be like half an hour to an hour. Like, I don't. So I go in, Lucy. So I go into the place, and the lady takes me right in. So I sit on this little chair. I even took a little picture of it. I was doing a little reel up. I was like, oh, we'll do like a little before and after reel of what to expect if you are going for diabetic foot care. I thought that would be a great thing to show people because so many people would have no clue, right? Like I would have no clue. So that was fine. We are going to wash the lettuce because I don't know. So that's fine. So I was thinking to myself, this is great. This is what we're going to do. So I go onto the chair and she gets me to sign a couple papers and the chair little foot comes up and she wheels out in front of me, okay? So I'm thinking, oh, this is nice. So she puts up the little table thing, okay? Sorry, break. I had to wash the lettuce. So she puts this little thing up and I'm like, okay, great. We're going to get, so I have my lettuce in there. I'm adding matchstick carrots. So that was fine. So she puts the thing up and she asked me a couple questions and then she starts to trim my toenails. And I said, yeah, I'm sorry. I have a shellac gel on there. I hope that's okay. But I just got the appointment yesterday, so I didn't have time to take it off. And she's like, oh, that's fine. She said, I don't mind. I'm just trimming your toenails anyway. So I said, okay, well, that's fine. So she's trimming my toenails and I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see like how much she's trimming them or whatever. So she does that. And then she's like, yeah, you have some calluses. Do you put cream on your feet every day? And I said, I'd like to say yes, but I don't. And I was honest with her. So another point, now I'm putting in cucumber into the salad. So another point, she said, like, just so you know, diabetics aren't supposed to cut their own toes because if you cut your toes and say you cut something too short, you can get infections, you can get a cut, and it just is like, you have to watch your feet as a diabetic, okay? So that was fine. So I said, okay. So she's trimming them. And then she stops trimming them and then she grabs out like this nail file. So it's a nail file. It's not like a foot file. Like it's very thin, just like a nail file. And she starts kind of just like tapping, like scraping along a little bit, like filing a little bit. And like she's not really filing like very well. Okay? Just very like little areas. Now we're getting our scale out here. So this is what the salad looks like so far. So now we're getting our scale out because we have the chicken I'm going to cut up and the feta. So I have to weigh those out. I didn't weigh out the carrots or the cucumber, but I will put like how much I had, an estimate. I just didn't weigh those out. So that's fine. So she was very nice. The lady was very nice. She started to tell me though a bit of it, like a story about like drug dealers that live next door to her and a couple things like that. And I was just like, well, this isn't a relaxing pedicure. I'm worried about the drug dealers. Anyways, so she's very nice. So, but she's filing like very willy-nilly. Like there's no filing of the heel. There's no filing of the toe, like underneath the toes. All she did was a little bit on my bigger toe, on each one. And then she filed couple little spots, and it would be like, say this is my toe, and this is a nail file. She'd be like, I'd be like, if it was me doing it, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine. Like, you know, I'm just still kind of watching, and then she pulls out this cream. And she puts a little cream in those couple little spots. She doesn't put cream on top. She doesn't put cream anywhere else. She just puts cream on those couple little mini spots. And is like, there you go. Okay. It was 13 minutes. And I was like, sorry, I'm setting my thing up here. So it was 13 minutes. And I'm like, okay, thanks. So I leave and I message Adam to come get me. Anyways, he was gone to get the grocery order. He was still going to be like another half an hour. So I just walked around town. So I get home and I'm like thinking that was not very like scrubbing my feet. Like we're supposed to really make sure that I have no calluses on my feet. And yes, I know that I'm responsible to do that too. So I totally get that. And I'm going to start doing it too as well, right? If someone is here doing my nails, I'm not going to expect them to take care of everything. But this was my first time going. So I'm expecting her to do like, get rid of all the calluses, just like they would almost like at a pedicure, like they scrub your feet. I get home, my toenails aren't even cut right. I have like jagged toenails that are still like, one's like sticking up. I almost wish I could show you the picture. I took a picture. What is like sticking up is all jagged. My feet are all still calloused. And I was like, ugh, this is just weird. Like, I don't think she did it right. So this is what the salad looks like here. Lots of chicken. So now I'm doing the feta cheese. I have a light feta. I'll show it to you. I'm just zeroing this out. So anyways, I messaged the girl, my diabetic nurse, just saying like, I'm not 100% sure because I have to trim my toes now. And in the thing, she said to me, do not trim your toes. Like, do not touch your toes for the next 6 weeks until your appointment. I will be the one that cuts your toenails like from now on. So I was like, okay. She said, unless something happens that you have to, but just be very, very careful. Okay. So I was like, okay. But when I looked at them last night, like, I need to cut these bad boys. Like, there's jagged. And there's, like sharp things sticking out. Like, I don't know. So I just don't know if I'm completely wrong or not. But I thought it would at least take, like, a half an hour for her to actually, like, scrub them, put some cream on them and stuff. But it was, like, she put the cream, like, dabbing. And I'm so not a complainer. Oh, just one. I'm so not a complainer. 47. So we're at 125 and 47. I don't like complaining. Like, I don't even like telling you guys it because I don't want you to think like she's complaining over this free thing that she's getting. Like, I'm not. If that's all it is, that's all it is. That's fine. Okay. Like, I totally get it. But if she's doing it wrong and like, I just feel that it's wrong. So, because I'm just feeling like I shouldn't have like long toenails that are like jagged out. And like, I wasn't cutting my own toenails. Like, I have been saying, I gotta cut my toenails. I gotta cut my toenails. And then I haven't been saying it because I was like, I gotta wait though till I see her because I want to make sure about the foot care. Because I don't want to go in cutting and cut myself and all that stuff, right? So, I don't know. So I have to go in a second here. But there's the salad. I just had to take a second to put this in. This is the dressing I'm using, the Olive Garden Light Italian. Literally the best dressing I've ever had in my life. I love it. Don't mind this. Sorry. I know. Don't do your teeth. Blah, blah, blah. I just have to measure this out. So I have a little container I'm putting it in. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later about that. I am getting ready. My brother is about to be here to get me to go see the kids. So I will definitely check on in a little bit and I'll take you guys to the beach. Here's our little setup today for lunch. We got a nice view. Look at it out. Right over the water. There's actually someone swimming. But yeah. You can hear the waves. Hello. Hey! And there we are. Okay, so this is my salad, and I have my little package with my fork, spoon, and knife. There you go. And Mary has egg salad with some white cheddar rice crackers to dip it in, or rice. What are they? Rice cakes.
Rice cakes.
Rice cakes. So Mary's eating some low-fat mayonnaise. I have no clue. I have no clue what I'm saying here. Rice cakes and egg salad. Jeez Louise. And then I have my Smart Water. And I did even take my insulin outside in the middle of the beach. But this is the view. Now we're having some raspberries and so is the grass.